Alright, let's dive into this, the Gann Fire in Calaveras County. You've probably seen the headlines: 7 structures destroyed, 1 firefighter injured, and hundreds evacuated. But what's the real story here? Let's break it down, because there's a lot more to this than just the numbers. First off, the Gann Fire started near Hogan Dam and Gann Roads, right by New Hogan Lake. Personally, I think the timing here is fascinating. It ignited just before 5:30 p.m. on a Monday. You know, that time of day when people are wrapping up work, maybe heading home for dinner. It's almost like the fire caught everyone off guard, and that's exactly what happened. Large columns of smoke, fast-moving flames, it's the kind of chaos that forces immediate action. Evacuation orders went out, and suddenly, hundreds of lives were upended. Now, what makes this really interesting is the human element. Herbert Wayne Smith, the man accused of starting the fire, claims it was an accident. He was using a saw to cut scraps on his birthday, trying to earn some money for a dinner with his wife. In my opinion, this is where the story gets complicated. Accidents happen, sure, but when they lead to this kind of destruction, it raises a deeper question: how do we balance personal responsibility with the unintended consequences of our actions? Smith says he's sorry, and he's posted bond, but the damage is done. 7 structures gone, a firefighter injured, that's not something you can just undo. From my perspective, the response to the fire is where things get even more intriguing. Over 2,700 personnel were deployed, including Firehawk helicopters that can fight fires at night. That's a massive operation, and it shows just how serious this was. But here's the thing: despite all that effort, containment was only at 19% by Wednesday evening. What this really suggests is that wildfires are unpredictable beasts. You can throw everything you've got at them, but nature often has the upper hand. One detail I find fascinating is the dozer rollover that injured a firefighter. It's a stark reminder of the risks these crews face. They're out there battling flames, and then there's this: a rollover, a crash, more injuries. It's not just about the fire, it's about the people on the front lines. And let's not forget the pickup truck that crashed into a fire engine. What many people don't realize is that these secondary incidents can complicate an already chaotic situation. Roads get blocked, resources get diverted, it's a domino effect. If you take a step back and think about it, the Gann Fire is more than just a local news story. It's a snapshot of the challenges we face with wildfires in California. The state's dry conditions, combined with human activity, create a perfect storm. And while this fire might not be as massive as some others we've seen, it's a wake-up call. We need better prevention, faster response, and more awareness. Personally, I think we're still not doing enough to address the root causes of these fires. What's also striking is the impact on the community. Evacuation centers were set up, pets and livestock were displaced. It's a logistical nightmare. The Red Cross provided water, meals, and emotional support, but let's be real, nothing can fully prepare you for losing your home or being forced to leave it behind. This raises a deeper question: how do we support these communities in the long term? It's not just about putting out the fire, it's about rebuilding lives. In the end, the Gann Fire is a reminder of how fragile our world can be. One moment, you're planning a birthday dinner; the next, you're at the center of a disaster. It's unpredictable, it's devastating, and it's something we need to take seriously. So, here's my closing thought: what can we learn from this? How can we prevent the next Gann Fire? Because, honestly, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And we need to be ready.